where Congress is facing a massive embarrassment as their leader's name, N.A. Harris and his son's name has surfaced in the list of individuals who have encroached stormwater drains in Bengaluru. These are live visuals coming in. Let's go across to Deepak. Deepak, are the officials going ahead with the demolition of Mr. Nalapad's property? Is that what we are watching live?
Yes, Swati, the compound that you're seeing is of the Nalapad Academy. The BBMP officials have come here with 2 JCBs. You can now see the operation that's going on for the demolition. They're saying that 2.5 meters in width, running across this entire compound for about 100 meters, is going to be demolished. And you know, they're saying that even Nalapad called the BBMP yesterday and said that, you know, they, according to their documents, they have done nothing wrong. But the BBMP says their documents are pretty clear and they need to carry out this, encroachment drive, which the government, of course, is very specific on. They do not want to leave any property, be it a person who's well connected politically or any sort of influence. You can see another JCB from the other side moving now. So what you see right in front of these JCBs is the stormwater drain. It cuts through this particular compound, and they're saying that no building really comes in between, but at the basement there are two floors for parking. There is also a canteen. All of this, of course, needs to be restructured, but the BBMP right now is going ahead with the drive as planned. As we in fact continue to see this, we could in fact speak to the executive engineer of the BBMP, Ms. Malti, who's joining us here. Madam, if you could just tell us right now, the drive is going on. Which property are we now looking at? How much of an encroachment has there been here?
Right now we have started at Nalapad properties. It belongs to survey number 73 of Chalagatta village. This is about more than 100 meters length and wide is 2.5 meters. Causeway has been marked by the revenue department officials. That is how we are demolishing.
Did Mr. Nalapad or Mr. Harris call you or the BBMP officials pertaining to this demolition drive that you're carrying out?
Yeah, yesterday their people visited here in the spot and they said that they have in their documents there is no any Nala mentioned. So our revenue surveyors could clarify them the details, and now we are going ahead.
So you're going to demolish the entire stretch along the compound, or is it just going to be an initial portion?
No. This is the initial position. We'll go all along their property length, and we'll demolish and we'll connect this drain to the Chalagatta Valley.
If you could explain to our viewers, how is this sort of an encroachment going to affect the movement of water through this drain? And you know, we saw this area in particular witnessing a lot of flooding a few days ago. So how does these sort of encroachments really affect the people, the locality?
Okay, this drain is supposed to join the Chalagatta Valley, where at present it is not joined to any Nala or any lake. Hence the water was not flowing because there was a stagnant.
Deepak, we'll come back to you in just a bit. We have S. Prakash of the BJP joining us on the phone line. Mr. Prakash, what would you say now that Mr. Nalapad's property is being demolished, given that this was an illegal structure? The fact remains that here's a man who also himself took to streets to protest against the situation that stood in Bengaluru when we saw incessant rainfalls there. And today we are seeing his own properties being demolished, illegal structures over the stormwater drains.
Hello.
Mr. Prakash, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear. He made a very big spectacle when the people were suffering, and he tried to swim in the road, made a big drama. But today it is his own building is illegally built and it is now being demolished. He is now answerable. He should apologize to the people of Bangalore for his drama and for his illegal activity. It is in his blood that doing Gundaism, doing illegal activity has become very narp to him.
Is he alone responsible for this? Should he alone apologize, or are you also going to pull up those who gave permission in the first place for the construction to take place, for the encroachment to happen on the stormwater drains?
Hello?
Mr. S. Prakash, is this action going to be limited only to demolition of properties, or are you also going to pull up and look into who allowed the construction to take place?
At the first, we should demolish all the illegal structures which have come up, which was caused for the flooding of the electricity area. Many IT companies were marooned in the water. Now the government is focusing on demolishing all those structures, clearing the path for the easy flow of water. Subsequently, the action against all those encroachers will follow. And even those officers who have permitted such illegal structures will also receive strict action from the state government. The Chief Minister has categorically stated no one will be spared. And with the demolition will continue, whoever he is, how high and mighty. And it is already being demonstrated from the last 2 days. The bulldozers are running non-stop in the Electronic City area, where we saw the huge flooding of water in those areas.
Mr. Prakash, also the BBMP has identified several encroachments of these stormwater drains, and at least 15 well-known entities have been identified. Demolition drives though have begun. Can you tell us more about these people? Are they politicians, more politicians involved?
The companies, some of the companies might have owned those properties, purchased from some other sources. Most of them have violated the encroached the Raj Kalways, and the list has been now in the public domain. And all those areas which have been illegally encroached, government has said it will clear those encroachments, and the work has already started. I am sure in the coming days, even if it rains in a much bigger way,